Okay, good morning.
Good morning.
Could you please tell me your full name, please?
My full name is Jung Lung, but you can call me Luis.
Okay,
It's
Luis,
easy.
is Ielts speaking. It
Yes.
has 3 parts, and we shall start with part 1.
Yes.
So in part 1, I'll be asking some familiar questions about yourself, okay? Let's talk about weekends, okay? So how do you usually spend your weekends?
It depends on my working time in a week. If working hard in a week, I depend to spend my weekend alone for enjoy my music or watching film alone. But if I have my work in a week is not really hard, I want to hang out with my friend for some drink or clubbing every week in the weekend.
Okay. So what did you do last weekend?
Last weekend, I really had a lot of activity in the last weekend in Beijing because last weekend here don't have internet, it's boring here. I went to SM for movie, and Saturday we went to coffee for and shopping whole day, and Saturday we also went to a farewell dinner with a group of students.
How about this weekend? How do you plan to spend your next weekend?
This weekend on Friday I plan to go to a club, and on Saturday night we also have a farewell dinner.
Okay, so what do other people in your hometown usually do on weekends?
To be honest, in my hometown, in my city, there are a lot of activity in the weekend, and you can, if you there, you can see at the Friday, Saturday night is very bustling until the 5 a.m. Yes, people want to go out for club and drinking, or even just hang around the city.
Okay, so I would like to change the topic.
Yeah.
Okay, and talk about social network this time. Okay, so what kinds of social networks do you use?
I'm sorry.
What kinds of social networks do you use?
Spend a lot of time on internet, so have many social network I'm used, but I prefer 3 of this is Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp to stay in touch with my friend, with everyone.
Okay, are you a social person?
Not really.
Okay, so is it waste to make real friends on social media? Is it a waste to make friends, to make real friends on social media?
In my opinion,
Yes.
In my case, I never have a real friend in social media. We just stay in touch or send friend requests, but sometimes we never just talk, have a communicate in internet, never meet in real life. So I think that's not a real friend.
Okay, so what are the good things and the bad things about social networks?
With the increased development of the technology, especially its internet, the social network help people to easy to connect, easy to make friends with everyone in over the world. But there's some drawback. I think this keep people focused on waste too much time on the social network, then they spend real time to real friend in life.
Okay, thank you. Let's go on to part 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so in part 2, I'll be giving you a cue card and that you have 1 minute to make notes, okay?
Yeah.
After 1 minute, I'll give you the chance to talk, okay? So this is your question here, it's your note, and your 1 minute starts now. Okay? You can start talking on this.
I'm going to introduce you a cafe in my hometown. It's near my apartment. It just weighs about 3 minutes by walk from my place. I usually go there every morning. It's located in the heart of my city. It have a wide place. It's very have a nice view. When you sit inside, you can take a look to the a landmark in my city. It's a Bentan market. It's very beautiful and attractive by many tourism, especially white people. The reason I like to go there, firstly because it's near my hometown, near my apartment, and second is the cafe. The drink is really good. I usually stay there to have a breakfast every morning, and sometimes mostly time I went there alone because at the morning it's difficult to contact any friend to come with me.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Louis. Okay, let's go to part 3. Okay, so in part 2, we have been talking about a cafe, okay, in your hometown, and this time, I would like to ask 1 to 2 questions about this topic, okay? So the first question is, what do you think are the advantages and disadvantages of fast food?
There's a number of the benefit and drawback about the fast food, because without a doubt, I think fast food is made for traveler. It can help them to save time, and they don't need to thinking about equipment to repair the food, and because it's in the can, so make people easy to eat. And secondly, it's cheap, and it's I think nowadays is a favorite of almost the people, especially is children. But there also a drawback is when people eat a lot of fast food, because it's a process, have a process in fast food cooking. Sometimes the vitamin and mineral in the food can don't have in the fast food, and it's a reason it's not healthy. It can make people easy to obese.
Okay, thank you. Let's go to the last question. Okay, the last question is, what can we do to solve the problem of food shortage?
Food shortage?
Shortage, okay, because nowadays, okay, there is a problem of lacking of food, okay, in the world, okay. So what can we do to address or to solve this problem? Lack of food.
Lack of food, it means don't have enough food
yes,
for people.
For people.
I think with the increasing of the population in the world now, the food for people is a big problem for every country in this world. Some people, they have to make every country they have a lot of factory to like an aerator to make the chicken, beef, or pork, and but sometimes I think that's affect to the environment and the healthy of the people. Am I off topic? Off topic?
So, continue.
So I think that the reason nowadays a lot of people they like to be they like to be eat more vegetable and become a vegetarian to reduce the way of the meat making.
Okay, thank you so much, Louis. That's end of your test.
And